reminded of this project manager who said very famously, "Never mind if it takes 9 women, let them collaborate. I want the baby out in 1 month." Meeting number 937 began sharp 6:30 p.m. This evening. I was very happy. It was kind of eerie. For 2 minutes there was complete silence. I was hoping that the meeting would start, but then it would probably be a sin to start 2 minutes early. But starting on time is a virtue, and Toastmasters, the term under Toastmaster Prakash Francis has begun well by starting on time. Good wishes, hope this continues. It began by Mahavir, our Sergeant-at-Arms, kicking off as with his address, his welcome. Very beautifully he introduced to all of us the purpose that we are all here together. Everything was in place. The role of the Sergeant-at-Arms is to make sure that all the logistics are in place before the start of the meeting. So a lot of banners and placards are in place, beautiful. One thing which was probably out of place was this. It seemed a little incomplete. He then introduced the President, Toastmaster Prakash, who was giving his first formal presidential address, and I think he did it beautifully. He began with a story, or rather he began with a question, "Are you expecting?" And that note, I don't know why I keep getting these ideas in my mind. Another way of concluding that particular thing is, "Are you expecting?" "No, I'm just carrying it for a friend." Well, if there were nerves in Prakash's address, I believe it showed a little bit, because as per protocol, the President should formally begin the meeting with the gavel. There was no gavel, that's the excuse, okay. So the gavel is symbol of authority, so we start the meeting by banging the gavel on the lectern first. I call to order meeting number 937, full of authority, and then go ahead, introduce or call upon the secretary, make guests introduce themselves. So I think that would take some time to fall in place. It's quite natural. Beginner's nerves. And then when the minutes are passed, again a symbolic banging of the lectern. These are few protocols that we follow. It was a good thing that you have continued the tradition of making committee members stand up so that all the guests see who they are. Another novelty you could add is maybe introduce the committee members by name. In addition to the faces, now they have names to match the faces. You also had another story about the monkeys, which tied in very well, and I hope this continues this tradition of having stories interlinking with the theme, so that everybody gets into that mood of the theme. I am in the mood of the theme. You also introduced the MC, Toastmaster Bhavna, very well, and Toastmaster Bhavna, you were well prepared. You called me 2 days ago. You had your team, you had 4 speakers, evaluators, assignees. Some dropped out, came late, but you had everyone ready before the meeting started. You introduced the speakers pretty well. One person, I think you missed out the speech title. Otherwise, yeah, that was just a minor blemish, but otherwise I think you did well. You felt comfortable enough to say that exactly 1 year ago you were doing this role for the first time. So you felt comfortable, and that way you made everybody else also feel comfortable, especially the speakers. So I think you did this role beautifully. Let us give the Sergeant-at-Arms Mahavir, Toastmaster Prakash, Sahil, and Toastmaster Bhavna a big round of applause. Our first speaker was Toastmaster Mohammad Mujassir, who was presenting Project 4, and may I introduce his evaluator, Joseph Das, to please share his feedback.